He crunched a fist. His eyes searched mine. They shadowed and unsettled. Whenever I dreamed of intimacy, it was you. Always you. Over his face flickered a twitch. She tried to seduce a friend of mine. I still kept her. His shoulders slumped, and his face limped. She insisted on attending public events with me. I played her game. If I wanted to help you with money, she threatened to tell your husband that we had sex. I couldn't let your husband know about us, because then I wouldn't be able to check on you. I was horrified what she'd do to you if I couldn't keep you. She could have said we had sex anyway, no matter what you did. I told her if she did that, and your husband dumped you, I'd marry you. But I couldn't give you the money you needed. I know they bankrupted you. God knows I wanted to help, but it would make you look like my whore. He chuckled. It would have been a mess, your husband. But after my husband left, you should have helped me more. She told me she'd tell your husband that I caused all the damage your family received. If I didn't keep her, she'd harm you. I played her game, but she double-crossed me. She still harmed you. I'm so sorry. Oh, God, I'm so sorry. A quiver staggered over his mouth. The photos you saw in the papers, on the internet, they were frauds. She changed our expressions. She pasted heads on bodies. It was all fake. A fog lifted from me, but a monster towered over my body, and the ceiling glowered. Oh my God! This woman, whose eyes lacked astuteness, schemed labyrinths. This adolescent, this peacock at a prom. Hadn't I 9 years ago invited him to expose corruption of a church? Did their labyrinth ferret me out and then weasel like snakes to crush me? I plunged into darkness. When I'd researched for my book, I discovered evidence that with presidents and prime ministers, a church conspired. And like Machiavelli, these hucksters retreated before nothing to wield a path to dictatorship. Behind the scenes, they financed and supported Adolf Hitler and his war machine. These creeps, these butchers, corrupted doctors, lawyers, police departments, schools, employers, preachers, and the world to crush me. They knew I could influence my friend, who hovered over me and who might sway the masses against them. My friend, a sitting duck, had fallen into their contrivances. Publicity, bad press obsessed them. She'd peacock as a girlfriend, but struggle as a publicist, for them, a guardian at the gate, to avert any bad press this church could sustain from the scandal. A publicist, a distractor, to veil the real enemy, the richest church in the world. They commissioned that woman who strong-armed her way into my friend's life to break us up. Why couldn't I understand? Rocks had blinded me to the truth, that he loved me like the sun, that he kept her for me. My eyes became rivers, tears came, oh, tears came. All those years he needed my warmth. Oh, the coldness I tumbled to him, and I banished him from my dreams. He suffered a truce with her for me. I asked you to expose that church 9 years ago, remember? You're famous, and I know too much, and she doesn't seem smart enough to scheme these brilliant plots. You see, that's why when you cage her, I'm still harassed, because you can't cage the one who directs her. That church! They think that because of me, you'll give them bad press. That's why they hired a publicist to be your girlfriend. His features paled. My God! Please forgive me. I had no idea what you've gone through.